Folks, it is Wednesday, September 17th, 2008, and the race has taken a turn for the better. The economic downturn, while terrible, has at least given us an opportunity. We are seeing Obama's lead in the polls rise again. That's something I didn't think we were going to see happen for a while, and I was getting scared. Like I said yesterday, I was frightened for a couple weeks after McCain's bounce in the polls. But that's gone now. In all the new polls, Obama's back in the lead. Not by much, 2%, 3%. But enough. Enough that you can see that the voters are finally saying to themselves, I don't know, I don't want this guy, McCain, in the White House if he doesn't know anything about the economy. And McCain himself said that. He said, I don't understand the economy as well as I should. That is a telling and candid statement by him. And it's a kind of honesty that's going to really expose him for the fraud he is as this conservative. Because let's face it, folks, he does not know the economy. He never did know the economy. And being on this committee of oversight of whatever, that's nothing. And he's been using that lately. Like on CBS the other day, the anchor admirably mentioned his quote in 2007 where he said he did not know the economy as well as he should. And McCain was like, well, you know, people tend to say things when they've been talking for a long time, but the point is I was on this committee. What? I was speechless when I saw that. Usually I am ranting at my girlfriend when he says that kind of thing, but I was just speechless, and she was worried because I was so speechless. So that was really, it's great, really, I have to say. This whole economic downturn, while terrible for families, while terrible for the country, while terrible for the American government, it's going to help us win. I know how heartless that sounds, and feel free to get all pissed off and write stuff down in the comments area, but the fact of the matter is, an economic downturn always results in a Democratic win. I think we all remember President Hoover, the Republican, who was really an economic dunce. He didn't know anything about the economy, and that is why he lost. And McCain knows nothing about the economy. The economy is in the tank, and that is why he will lose. Mark my words. And Obama's leading the polls, which has finally come back. Yes, it's back. And I think we all know why. We know that it's because this economic downturn is worrying the American people. They're saying, I don't know if I want McCain in there at this point. If the economy is not doing well, if my family is in trouble at this point, if my job is at risk, I don't want a guy in there who doesn't know how to help the economy. And McCain does not know how to help the economy. So Obama's leading the polls. Expect to see that rise. I was worried it wouldn't rise at all. I said to myself, if Obama does not regain his lead by the end of this week, we should be worried. But he regained the lead. It's going to continue increasing until it stabilizes, I think, back to where it was pre-Republican convention at the 7 to 9 point mark. And McCain's going to say, oh, I'm the underdog again. This is where I do my best. No. The McCain campaign has been relieved that they had a lead at all. I don't think they expected to see any kind of lead in this entire race, but now they're seeing a lead, and that's going to encourage them. So anyway, I want to discuss now a Democratic person who deserves a moment of shame. Her name is Lynn Foster de Rothschild. She was a Clinton backer, a member of the Platform Committee, and she just endorsed John McCain. That's despicable. The Democratic Party does not need that right now, and if you want a Democrat in the White House, which you clearly do not, Mrs. Rothschild, this is not what you need to do. I have a feeling we're going to see her lose her job soon. I mean, think about it. She's on the committee for the Democratic Party, and here she is endorsing this conservative asshole who gave up principle just to win. We're going to definitely see that kind of backlash. And I don't think she's going to help McCain. I think she's going to hurt McCain. So I don't see what the point of all this was. The point would normally be to show a bipartisan streak on McCain's part, but all it's going to do is piss off the conservatives supporting McCain and really just send ripples of discontent through them like a Lieberman pick would have, which is why I was praying for McCain to pick Lieberman. But the point is, this isn't going to help anybody, especially not her. I almost feel bad for this lady. Her career just went down the toilet. All so she could endorse this guy. I was thinking to myself, how much did McCain pay her to do this? And how much of a waste is it? Because it's not going to help. So Obama broke his single-night fundraising record. His fundraising record. He had already set the record for $9 million. It's now gone up to $11 million. He was in Hollywood, and people like Will Ferrell and Steven Spielberg and Barbara Streisand were at this fundraiser, and they all paid money to go see, and Obama raised $11 million. That's a hefty amount for one night. If McCain gets that this month, he'll be lucky. That's been his biggest weakness, and it's a weakness I hope continues. A little side note, Keith Olbermann has new glasses. Keith, I liked your old glasses. Please put them back on. These new glasses are cool and everything, but you just look better in the old glasses. Thanks for listening to the Blue Cobra. I'll talk to you tomorrow. God bless America.